Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Modern Warfare 3 Team Deathmatch gameplay commentary. Here I am in the map Bootleg using the Model 1887. This gameplay is part of the Quack Clan Revival Tour coming to a Team Deathmatch server near you. Now, I've done a lot of talk about the balance of weaponry in Modern Warfare 3. I've done videos about many individual, well, not many actually, just a few weapons being unbalanced, those being things like the Type 95, the PP90, the dual FMG9s, and I made a comment that was misconstrued completely by the community, by you guys, in the Akimbo 44 Magnums, but that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes, and sometimes a whole bunch of people make one big mistake, and again, that's okay too. In the grand scheme of things, none of it matters, so I don't really care. But when Robert Bowling starts talking about weapon balance and responding to people asking him questions about possible nerfs and buffs, everybody should open up their ears, because the buck stops with him when it comes to nerfs, when it comes to buffs, when it comes to all those things. The buck stops with him. This is from PJ Mara5 at 402, quote, "Rob, are there any nerf plans for the Type 95? It outclasses a lot of other guns, which is quite sad." Well, I personally wouldn't go with the go so far as to say it's sad. It's unsettling at times. It's upsetting at others, but I wouldn't go so far as to call it sad. But to each his own. And this is 402's response at PJ Mara5, quote, "We haven't discussed any additional nerfs beyond the slight one we made a few patches ago. I'll let you know if that changes." How to feel about this? I guess I have to ask all of you guys. Because me being the person that I am, and I did those videos about the Type 95, and I still stand by them, and I still stand by my sentiment that the nerf, the quote nerf that Bowling was referencing that they brought to Type 95, the Type 95 a few months ago, was complete and utter crap. They made the hip spread marginally bigger, and I mean on the lowest sense of marginal that you could comprehend. They made it marginally bigger. They didn't change the fire rate. They didn't change the clip size. They didn't change the damage. They didn't change the range. They didn't change any of that. Any of the things that make a gun, that make a gun or a weapon in a game like this able to perform on a high level or whatever level it performs on, the actual nuts and bolts of the gun. They didn't touch any of that. They didn't change anything, and thus it was not a nerf. And I stand by the fact that the Type 95 is a weapon. I think we can point to every single modern Call of Duty, or modern in the sense that they've come out in the last 4 years, not modern in the sense that they are of the Modern Warfare series, but I think we can point to every single modern Call of Duty, I almost said Modern Warfare, every single modern Call of Duty, and pick out at least one gun that the developers flat out refused to touch. And there's a reason behind that, because they are under orders from Activision, or whether they're just plain dumb, pick your poison. They don't want to, or they cannot. Either, again, because they're under orders, they're just plain dumb. Because they want this game to be as accessible by everybody. And the Type 95 is one of those weapons that makes the game accessible to a lot more people than the game would normally be accessible to were the Type 95 normalized. That's just a fact. There's no arguing that. I don't want to hear about how it's a burst fire weapon. The thing does 55 damage per bullet and has one of the highest fire rates of all assault rifles. All assault rifles in the game. Now, again, the RPM, again, it's around 450 or 500 or something like that in terms of like actual how many rounds get downrange. But when you fire a burst, that is at the fastest RPM of an assault rifle. And those bullets, those 3 bullets that are fired the fastest in the assault rifle class, are doing 55 damage each. And Robert Bowling has said that they're not going to be touched. They are not going to touch the Type 95 any longer. So let me know what you guys think about that below. All you type people that don't like getting killed by the Type 95, that are sick of seeing it, that are sick of seeing people abuse it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and drop a like if you want to see something changed. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. I am out.